I mean, it was actually a great experience. I loved Jeffrey and Kate Honensberg, who was our executive, who really sort of championed the project. It was really sort of a bittersweet experience in that, you know, I was really sort of rooting for him, for it to work, and I think that it was really sort of sad, you know, and I think we actually learned about the platform officially ending on what was the date? Remember, it was the very last day.
It was like the third to last day.
Yeah, it was like the third to last
so
day.
Close to the end.
Yeah, and so it was, you know.
We were actually shooting the posters and all the publicity stuff, so there were lots of people from Quibi actually there.
Yeah, and it was definitely, you know, I mean, I found out as the showrunner at the monitor watching them act. I literally got an alert and looked at it, and it was like Deadline Hollywood. Quibi is no longer, and I just kind of went, okay, that was great. Let's do another.
Yeah, just movie moment. Everyone's phones went ding,
yeah,
ding, ding,
and it was it was you know, it was sad. I'm sad for them that it didn't work out, but here we are.
Yeah, it was extremely exciting. I was so excited to play this part and do something that was edgy and something that was different than what I had previously felt like I tackled. But it would have been 10 times more terrifying if I didn't have a partner in crime. And I was relieved. I was equal parts, was probably a little more excited, but I was almost equal parts relieved and excited when I learned it was going to be Diane, because I'm such a fan of her, and I knew that in that moment, I knew it was going to be something really strong.
Obviously, I loved watching Kiernan since she was a little kid on Mad Men. I was a big fan, you know, and we share a good friend in January Jones, so I'd heard a lot about her over the years. And reading this, I thought this was, you know, an outstanding piece for her, you know, a change obviously in her career and her life, in a pivotal moment. For me, that part felt challenging and really fun to tackle, for the obvious reasons. You know, it's always fun to be outrageously, what's the word?
Complex.
Bitchy.
No, not bitchy.
And, you know, there was a lot of nuance to it. I think Kathleen really managed to write two equally interesting characters for women that have lots of facets, I guess was the word. Yeah. Facets. So I was excited to be part of it.
It wasn't pointed. I feel like I've had a really lucky time in this business where I guess I've never really thought about sort of being seen in new lights or taking things for super strategic reasons. I just kind of want to do material that I'm drawn to, and I am drawn to people that are a little more messed up, and this was perfect for that. And I am always drawn to very complex women, and doing this did feel like a step in the direction of something much more adult than I was doing, and something that was equal parts thoughtful and provocative.
I was really drawn to the complexity. You know, I find it interesting to explore women in 2022 that have managed to seemingly have it all, right? They're in a powerful position. They got the great job. They have the handsome husband. They have everything that I guess women want today, and yet they struggle with the things that women have had to struggle with always, right? How to have a family, how to also have a child, you know, the things that make us vulnerable and that make us women, how to have it all. And so I thought the complexity of this character was interesting and felt very fresh. So it was interesting for me, a woman of my age, to explore all those things, because I feel like I can really relate to that, you know.
I think probably I get recognized a little more for Sabrina, or maybe the Sabrina fan is a little more of an approacher than a Mad Men fan. I think a lot of Mad Men fans kind of enjoy a little head nod and a walk away.
As the Mad Men fan demographic, that totally checks it.
Yes.
So,
Very quiet, introspective demographic. Performances in Kathleen's story come to life. I mean, it's such a brilliantly written piece, and it's so well directed by Tucker Gates, and I think everyone gave it their all in two little chunks in the beginning of March of 2020, and then in September of 2020, And I remember going to work every single day and being just so impressed by absolutely everyone on an artistic level. So I'm just excited to see it all come together.